Okay, so in the last video, I showed you how to remove pages from a PDF set, and that was done within the Google Drive app DocHub. Okay, so I have now assigned that PDF to my students, and this is a student account in Google Classroom, and I'm going to show you just what I'm talking about. So this is the PDF that I removed a couple of pages from, and now I have assigned it to my students. So now I want my students to be able to write directly on this PDF pack and then get it back to me through Google Classroom Turn-In. So when the students click on and open up the PDF, they are just getting a quick view of what that assignment looks like. They can see that it's 13 pages. They see the title up here, but there's no way for them to write on this document the way that it is. And so what you have to do is you have to open this document in a new window. So from this screen, you're going to see these three dots over on the right-hand side, and we want to open this in a new window. Opening it in a new window now allows us to work outside of that Google Classroom for the moment. So at the top, we now see this open with little, action at the top of this page. From there, we can do the click down, and we want that DocHub again. So I showed you in video 1 how to get into DocHub as a teacher, remove those pages that you didn't need. But remember, now we are in the student account for Google Classroom, and the student has now just opened this PDF, and now the student is going into DocHub to write on this PDF. Now we utilize DocHub weekly, if not more or less, in my class. Remember, I am in this computer lab, so it calls for us to do that kind of more. And you're going to see that I had started typing on that document, and I'm just trying to get it back to just a clear shot for all of you to see. So give it a moment to kind of refresh itself. I'm just going to hit refresh, see if that helps load it back up. Here we go. All right, so this is a blank copy of what I sent the students, and now the students can just go to any of these boxes and start typing in all of the information that they need. In this kind of scenario, I talked about how the first 3 pages for this assignment were the notes, while the last 3 pages were the graphic organizer was the first 3, and then the last 3 were the notes page that the students were to use. So the student is going to add their answers to all of these boxes that are now found in your Google DocHub version of this PDF, and it has automatically come in here and added all these boxes. So this is nothing that I had to go on there and do. DocHub just does it whenever you open those documents in there. So now the student has filled out this worksheet, and you need them to turn it back in. So what the student's going to do now, they can do 2 things. They can click on this person with the plus sign, and then they can get the shareable link. And when they get that link, they can physically go in there and copy and paste it, and then come back over to their Google Classroom, and they can turn it in that way. Or what they can do is they can come right here to the 3 lines and then download export. So now they can export it right to their drive. They can add their name to it as the file name. They can, so I'm just going to put student so that we can see that it changes it. So we can export it to the drive. We now see that it is saved in the drive, and we can go to the drive, and now we can see that it is the one with my name and where I wrote answer and answer. So the student would be turning in this version back into the Google Classroom to turn in. So that's it in a nutshell.